following breaking news right now. Sky Cow over a pursuit.
Yeah, Desmond Shaw live overhead in Sky Cow. This car not only sparking, but on fire, Desmond. Oh, boy.
Yeah, wow, this is crazy. And he is booking it right here as well. We're trying to catch up with this. Look at these sparks that we can see from several miles away now. We'll put up the map tracker on the eastbound 10 right now. And this suspect, well, the speedometer is going to take a little bit of time to catch up, but they might be. I'm wondering if they're down like on the brake caliper or the axle or something here. A maroon minivan. We're hearing a narcotics suspect. That's from the chatter we were hearing overhead from the authorities on this one. It was actually one of the Inland Empire ships, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Deputy's helicopter that was overhead on this one. But, you know, kind of like that suspect yesterday that was going on and on with the flat tires. The writing was on the wall for that suspect, and it is for this one as well, but still continuing to try to go. But all those dramatic sparks there might finally be giving up here as we approach Cherry Avenue eastbound on the 10. Now getting over here. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Just refusing to stop. Now over onto the off-ramp here off of Valley Boulevard, and suspects out and running. They're with the suspect. Jeez, it happened so fast.
Oh, yeah.
And here they think that they're going to get away. It looks like a larger person. Whoa, they could almost get run over and tackled by the police right here off of Etiwanda and Valley. So just got here for the ending of this one. A narcotics suspect, extremely desperate. Fortunately, didn't hurt any innocent people. Tackled by police here, NFL-style tackle off of the 10 freeway near the 15 here, Rudabay and Susie.
Oh, my goodness.
That was quite an ending.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder if we can show that video again of this car sparking. I mean, really, it looked like it was on fire on the bottom, you know, shortly before it came to an end here on the freeway, just on the side of the freeway here, and before the officers tackled him there on the ground. You can see on the right side of your screen, this is what you were looking at just moments ago before this chase came to an end. You can see the units behind this car, and that car, as it's flying down the freeway, we're showing you from miles away. Wow. You can see it really on fire, Rudabay.
Yeah, you can see the sparks there from far away before the chopper even got right over it, Des. This is a new one.
Yep. It is on fire. Well.
Yeah, so we were watching that, and the tackle, just unbelievable as well.
Kidding.
It was hard to see where the suspect was going to go.
It all happened so fast, as Desmond was saying.
Yeah.
So, Desmond, are they blocking any roads here right now, the CHP?
Well, let's look here, because this happened right off of the 10 at Etiwanda Boulevard. And this is, so it's right near the on-ramp, or it looks like it's the off-ramp where this happened. And this van is about to be engulfed in flames right now. You can see they just drove it too hard and saw those sparks coming. So now we got to have the fire department come here. I wouldn't be surprised if they block off part of the right lane. It was crazy how the suspect just came into the dirt and just flew out of that car so quickly. Couldn't even, you know, it took me a second to see what the cops were going after. But now we've got the van engulfed in flames here. So at least for drivers, it didn't actually happen on the freeway. Lucky for everyone who's just out here trying to enjoy their Friday night. For the delivery trucks like that Amazon truck going by right there, it's definitely going to be a distraction. I wouldn't be surprised if the fire department has to block off the right lane. One person in custody. Lucky that no one got injured in all of this.
And the vehicle easily could have burst into flames while he was still driving, while those units were just so close behind it. And we should mention that basically every major freeway in LA is going to have delays tonight, because we have all of those closures on the 405, on the 605, now on the 10, and throughout Southern California. So this is going to be quite a mess to navigate across LA if you have to drive somewhere this weekend, and especially right now.
Yeah, we were talking about at the top of the 10 o'clock news just about all the different freeways that we're going to have work done this weekend. A lot of it starting tonight, too. As you can see, this car now fully engulfed, and this was not the case moments ago when we saw actually sparking from the bottom chassis. And then all of a sudden, as this car was stopped and that driver just ran and the CHP officers tackled him, we saw this car actually catching on fire. It's incredible they actually got him when they did, because we didn't even see him come out of the car, but they were right on his tail, weren't they?
Yeah, it almost looked like one of the units was going to hit him as he was running, and then those other officers on foot able to get him and tackle him. This was a minivan and a narcotics suspect who had been leading them on this chase.
Yeah, it's true. And, you know, obviously, narcotics suspect, there is a huge concern for public safety, obviously, because you never know what kind of state of mind that person might be in while they are driving that car. Obviously, that car can be a very dangerous weapon should they choose to use it that way if they are under the influence of something. So the CHP officers catching up to this person under arrest tonight, this person in a patrol car tonight, but their car, meanwhile, on fire tonight off the freeway, eastbound 10 freeway at Etiwanda. Look at all that smoke coming out. And they are going to be waiting for the fire department to clear this car, to put the fire out first before they can do anything else.
And Desmond, as you were approaching, I'm sure this one was easier than most to find.
Yeah, with all of those sparks there, indeed. And now we're starting to see, I think, the flames have probably hit the fuel tank. You see the popping going on. So the authorities are going to have to stand back, and this van is probably going to burn to the ground now at this point. Look at that. Wow, very dramatic stuff here on the eastbound side of the 10. Again, this is at Etiwanda, so right by the 15 freeway where this is all unfolding. And just crazy to think that the suspect, thought that that they would have the ability to get away on a vehicle that was like literally beginning to catch fire. They drove into the dirt and, it thought, I don't know what they were thinking, if they thought they were going to be able to disappear into the darkness here. They were just about to run around this off-ramp, this on-ramp right here from Etiwanda to the eastbound 10. Could have easily gotten hit by a car, so might have been lucky to get tackled there by CHP officers. On their way to jail. Didn't hear about any injuries or anyone else in the vehicle, but it's going to take some time for the fire department to get that fire out once they arrive. They're definitely on their way, and now actually you can see some people that are having here. So here's the on-ramp from southbound Etiwanda to the eastbound 10, and until CHP can get this shut down, you see all these poor folks here just trying to get on the freeway, actually having to cut across the dirt to do that right now until they get that on-ramp shut down, all to avoid this fire, which is pretty intense. I'm sure as you're driving by, you can probably feel the heat of this fireball of a minivan here off of the 10 freeway.
What a mess. And I'm sure this black smoke is visible from far away, and a lot of people are going to be stuck in a lot of traffic for a long time tonight.
Yeah, that's for sure. And until the fire department gets here, I mean, those cars are going to be stuck in that traffic for a very long time, as we've been talking about. As you can see, very slow moving on the 10 tonight in both directions, as this end to this pursuit has kind of landed right there in the middle of the freeway, and with that car on fire. So this is a maroon minivan that was being chased by the CHP. This person wanted for drugs, narcotics. Again, we don't know if they were just running from that or perhaps for something else. We always run into that case where there could be other offenses that they could be running from the authorities. But this one coming to an end, we want to show you again. We're going to show you on the right side of your screen when we first came to this chase. It was actually flying down the 10 freeway and sparking underneath this car before it actually caught fire. The person actually running out of that car as it was still sparking on foot. And the CHP officers right behind him, Johnny on the spot right there, chasing him and tackling him there on the ground, there on the freeway median, and putting him in cuffs and hauling him off.
As I watch it burn here, I'm also wondering what might be in the car in terms of evidence. It's a narcotics suspect. I guess we probably won't find that out.
Yeah,
because it goes up in flames.
Yeah, we often see them throwing things out the window when we see narcotic suspects being chased. Of course, it's hard to see in the dark if they had done that or not, but when the officers actually see that happening, they will pick up every piece of evidence, whether that be a bag or anything they might, as this car is exploding again, anything that they find along the way, they will use that as evidence in court when they actually charge this person. So again, this person wanted for drugs, this pursuit coming to an end, a very dramatic end. As you can see, this car is still engulfed in flames, and we are waiting right now for the fire department to arrive.
This fire only getting bigger, black smoke pluming through the air. Drivers having to cut across into the dirt patches there, probably not having any clue what's going on as they're stuck in that huge traffic backup until they pass by it. And Desmond's saying that they can probably feel the heat by the time they get next to it there. So this all happening in real time as these people are stuck on the freeway with very slow moving traffic on this Friday night.
Yeah. Desmond, can you see the fire department from your vantage point at all?
Not yet. No, that was why I just zoomed out to see where they're at here. If they've been able to respond, you know, a lot of times in situations like this, the fire department gets stuck in the same traffic that everyone else is in right now. They have to try to cut over by the shoulder and kind of do that safely. So we're just widening out, seeing if we see any, you know, blaring red lights coming this way. And I'm panning over to the west and do not see them right now. So they are taking some time to respond to this one. It looks like, you know, you saw lots of pops and little miniature explosions. I think probably the glass blowing out, then hitting the combustible fluids in there, obviously gasoline, oil, whatever else might be in there. And yeah, good point. You know, if there is or was any evidence in this vehicle, it is almost certainly going to be vaporized at this point. So, but you know, once the fire is out, I can imagine that this on-ramp is going to be shut down here as investigators comb through what kind of the charred remains to see if there is anything of value to find left here inside of the burnt-out minivan.
And a pretty remarkable sequence of events happening so quickly there, Desmond, as you were over. Let's show viewers one more time what happened on the right side of your screen. You see the sparks there flying out from that minivan with those units in pursuit. You see it getting more and more illuminated there as those sparks fly by. It goes under the underpass there. And then you see them come closer and closer, and then you see the suspect basically tumble out onto the freeway. We've slowed it down there so you can see exactly what happened. We were watching it in real time overhead, but now we have a better view of it. The car pulls over there, the suspect tumbles out onto the freeway, takes off running. Ooh, tumbles out right there. I didn't even notice that the first time. And then you see those officers right on his tail. At one point, it looks like someone's going to hit him with a vehicle, but you see this officer right there behind him, and you see him take him down, all in the matter of basically seconds.
Boy, and it makes you wonder, you know, did they come with that patrol vehicle just to give him a good scare, you know, so that he would stop, you know? It makes you wonder, boy, they got really close to that person, didn't they?
Yeah, it was good teamwork with those officers there.
It really was.
They had a plan and they executed it, and they didn't hesitate at all.
And in the dark, no less. You know, it is dark out there. To take that person down, boy, they did it really quickly, too. And you can see 2-3 officers behind that person. But again, we're waiting for the fire department right now as this car is still engulfed in flames in Fontana on the 10 freeway near Etowanda. And this is where this chase came to an end. As Rudabeh was narrating earlier, she was telling us about how the car came to a stop because of the sparks flying. And I imagine this driver was thinking, oh boy, this car is actually going to catch on fire, or perhaps it just stopped on its own, or it was slowing down and he couldn't drive it much anymore. So he just ran out as it was still rolling.
And as we pan out a little bit there, you see how close it was to, and oh, there's the fire department. They're on scene now. But he went under an overpass. It was pretty close by, and you can imagine that with the damage that could have done if this had happened and the car had burst into flames right underneath that overpass, and the people traveling, you know, on top of that. It could have been a lot more dangerous and caused a lot more harm than what happened here. So actually, people got really lucky, everyone in that area, the officers, the driver even. So we've been waiting to see these rescue units come on scene. The firefighters have arrived. You see the hose there running out to extinguish the flames, which is sending a huge black plume of smoke into the air.
Yeah, and on the right side of the screen, this is when this car was really going, and you can see the flames and the explosions coming from the gas tank there inside this car, and it was really going there for a minute. The fire department just arriving on scene to put this fire out. But boy, this person taking CHP on quite a ride tonight, and boy, when those sparks were flying on the freeway, I was going, oh boy, this car is going to catch on fire. And certainly, I mean, this is what we're watching tonight. And as you mentioned, Rudabeh, boy, that person got out just in the nick of time. I mean, they ran out, you know, to evade officers, obviously, but to get out when that person did, as you mentioned, you know, had that person stayed inside the car, I mean, even a minute longer, you know.
Literally a minute longer.
Literally. It could have been a much different situation for this person, but it looks
like dangerous for the officers too. You see how close they are behind this car. If it had burst into flames, you know, just a minute before, could have been a very different story.
That's true. Let's go upstairs to Desmond Shaw, live in Sky Cow. Desmond, the firefighters are there now and putting this fire out.
Yeah, they are, and they are right up on it as well. I mean, it's a good thing they have their face shields on here because it's still kind of popping and little explosions there as they're right up on this vehicle right now. It's got to be, pretty intense to deal with, So, but they are, getting a handle on this. All of the foam that's mixed in with the water, very effective in getting this out. And frankly, so much of the van is already burned. Most of the fuel, so to speak, is kind of burned through itself. So, getting it out here, and the authorities will have a charred husk of a beige or a maroon minivan to try to go through and see if there's, anything interesting that might go along with their case. This began, we believe that it actually had to do with West Covina PD. It was a little confusing for us at first because we heard them talking about it, and it was going eastbound on the 10, and they were kind of switching out airships at the time. And this suspect was driving pretty crazy on surface streets, Milliken north of the 10, and then came back south, and I think the vehicle was already sparking. So, I mean, they were there with cross traffic on busy surface streets in the Ontario area with only 3 good tires and sparks getting kicked up all over the place. So definitely could have been a situation where someone was injured, but fortunately that did not happen. And as I widen out here, it looks like they're not even going to have to block off any lanes of the 10. So definitely a distraction for people trying to go by, but the good news, no lanes blocked here, and the fire just about extinguished at this point.